Hi, welcome to our secondhand art supply store. I'll be helping you today, but before we get started, I just want to let you know a little bit about our store. As you can see, every product that we sell here is secondhand, which means that it had a previous owner, but they had no more use for these supplies. Although they're still in very good condition, some of them are unused, some of them are basically new, or just have very, very small use. We're very careful in curating what we sell in the store, so we promise you won't be buying anything that doesn't work properly or that won't be useful on the long run. So, what are you looking for today? Okay. So you're just getting into the hobby of painting. Alright. Do you have any medium in mind that you like? Okay, well then let me share with you the things that we do have here. And from there you can make a decision on what you'd like to buy. Does that sound fair? Alrighty then. Well, the first thing I would like to offer you is our selection of acrylic paints. We have these containers, which are 118 milliliter containers. We've got them from the brand Multicraft, and they have been used, as you can see, but they're all basically been used up to here. So you still got all of these from the container that you could use to paint. We've got all the primary colors. So we got this red, which is called Festive Red, or Holiday Red, as you can see here. It's like a Christmassy red. We also have this Vivid Yellow, and actually none of these paints have a very strong odor, which is very good. If it's something that bothers you, none of these do. So we got this yellow, we got the red. We also got the specific blue, which is one of my favorite colors. And finally, we've got this complete black. And we don't have white, but we have a color called cream, which is basically a warmer kind of white, but for all intentions and purposes it works quite perfectly. And yeah, as you can see, this one has been not very used actually. It's probably the one that has been used the least. Alright, so those are the acrylics that we have in stock right now. They're all from the same brand. Now we also have watercolors, but before I show you watercolors, I like to show you our selection of gouache paints. So gouache paints are a medium of paint. It's a water-based medium of paint, and it's between an acrylic paint and a watercolor paint. So it can work either as acrylics or it can work as watercolors, watered down and layered. The one thing about these colors is that they have a matte sort of finish to them, and they dry pretty quickly. The ones that we have are from the brand Abre, and this box contains 18 gouache tubes. I really like working with tubes because you can control the amount of paint that you use. And the colors that this box contains are these ones. So we got a nice white, we got several black tones, we've got several greens, several blues, a red, 2 oranges, a yellow, a coppery honey yellow, which I would say these two are like maroon colors, brown. And well, those are all the gouache paints that we've got. So I thought I would share those with you in case you are interested in trying gouache. Now I also have, from the same brand, Reeves, a set of watercolors. These also come in tubes, and these are only 12 colors, so the palette is a bit more limited. As you can see, we've got white, yellow, reds. I believe this is like black, and this one's brown, and coppery, yellow, maroon color, greens, blues, and red. Alright, very good. And finally, from our paint selection, we've got another set of watercolors. This set is from the brand Contacto, which can be read here. Contacto. It comes in this case. It's like a lime green case, and on the back it's black. And let me just open this for you. So one of the things that I really like about this is that the case comes with all of our colors, and they're already been tested here, so you can see all the colors. You have their names in Japanese, but you also got the names in English. And I just feel it's very cute, and I like that the colors have already been swatched, so you don't have to guess what the color looks like on paper, which is nice. So those are the colors. Now let me show you the actual pans, because these watercolors come in pans. So let me just take off this protective plastic thing. Alright, so as you can see, it comes in pans. You got all the colors here. Quite a large variety of colors, which I love. You got several greens and blues and warm tones, and you even have metallic colors, which is very nice and actually not very common for watercolors. Oh, before I forget, since these come in pans, should you ever finish one color but you don't want to buy another full case of this, you can take them out like this, and you can order that color and fill it up. So that's very nice, I believe. Alright, so now I'm just going to cover this up. And I'm just going to put this aside. Okay. But if you're not interested in any of these paints, we also have a pencil and some inking pens. Before I forget though, if you do decide to buy the Contacto watercolors, we would include this for free. It's free to mix your paints in, and I know it looks kind of dirty, but since this is just watercolors, if you spray some water on it and wipe it, you would be getting rid of all the colors. We don't do this though because some people like to use the colors that already come here to, like, I don't know, do experimental paintings with paint from other artists, which is quite interesting, if you may ask, if you think that's your kind of thing. Alright, so the pens that we have are just 3. We've got these from the brand Micron, which is a very good brand. And we've got the following thickness of the point of the pen. So we got this. So we've got this one, which is 005, and the point of the pen is very thin. You can barely see it. Then we've got 02, which also is very small. It's almost like a needle. And then we've got 08, which this one's more of like a regular size type of a pen. But they're all amazing for inking, and if you use them with watercolors, the ink won't bleed when you put paint over it, which is very nice. Finally, we've got this pencil, and it comes with these, and they are I believe 0.5 millimeter thick pencil point of these are very thin lead, so I really like this, and this pencil is very sturdy, so it'll last a very long time. Also, should you want to buy any of the paints, I do offer brushes. We've got these 3 black ones are for the acrylics, and all the other ones with silver or golden tips here are for watercolors and gouache, but they are all synthetic. Brushes, which I really like. Finally, in order to paint, you need a surface, right? So we do offer this mixed media notebook, where you can use all the paints that I just showed you, and the pages are simply white. They're not very texturized, and these are 160 grams per square meter. And I've also got this Canson sketchbook, where you can use the inking pens and the pencil, and as you can see, pages are white as well. This don't have any texture, it's just very flat surface. So which one would you be interested in getting today? Alright then, so I'll take this to the register and you can pay these and be on your way. Okay, perfect.